The American entertainment industry is dying. I struggled about making this post, but I think it's time for me to voice what's really happening behind the scenes in Hollywood. A lot of people have been asking me, well, Patrick, what's your next project? What's your next project? And I'll be honest with you, I haven't worked since spring of last year, and there has been no project since. After I wrapped my last show, Fight to Survive, and we saw the strikes looming for the writers, we thought, okay, this will be a lot like 07, 08. Since reality or unscripted television is typically non-union, we usually pick up the slack when the unions, like the Writers Guild and the Actors Guild, are doing their negotiations. And we expected this to happen last year, but it didn't. Since studios are run by corporations now, as opposed to executives who used to champion shows or support creativity or the artistry behind making television, that's just not how it goes anymore. It's slashing budgets across the board. From what I understand, the networks have simply run out of money. They all tried to adopt the Netflix streaming platform, get rid of advertisers, and work on just solely a subscription-based model, and that just killed revenue streams. In short, there's no money to make television shows anymore, or at least not in the United States. We've seen a lot of outsourcing out of the country. There's actually a show that's going to be about San Francisco Asian gangs. They filmed it in Cape Town, South Africa. San Francisco is just 300 miles north of LA. Some people think this is revenge from the corporations for workers actually trying to unite and get what they want. But no matter what the explanation is, there's just simply no work out there. And it is crushing entertainment workers. You gotta remember, some are blue-collar workers, just regular middle-class folks trying to work a job in an industry that we've known for years. And while it's always been a hustle, I've never struggled to find work in my entire career. I'm freelancing in other ways to make ends meet. However, some people that are really close to me, some extremely talented, creative people, I'm hearing horror stories of. And these are people that are my bosses, my mentors, the people that never have a hard time finding work. I got off the phone yesterday with another executive who told me that she's doing DoorDash and selling her inherited grandmother's jewelry to make ends meet. There's producers and unscripted workers who are out there doing Uber every day. One of the most talented editors I know just told me that he's selling his place and moving out of California. And then I've even heard of a suicide, because that's how bad it is right now. There's really not much of a voice for our industry, so that's why I'm making this TikTok, to get the word out there. And I've spoken to a lot of other producers, and a lot of us are truly wondering that out of all these years, this is where our career ends.